The Zapatista uprising in Mexico, that was, I mean, way before internet, way before cell phones in a way. I mean, no, I didn't know anybody with a cell phone in those days, and it was really interesting how everything came together. It was just about talking about points of encounter, no? And I think one basic worry or concern in terms of governments, be it especially from countries that tend to have societies that are a bit more isolated from each other, is to promote this places of encounter, open spaces, public spaces, basically, you know, where people get together and talk and just, you know, hang around, and I think that was the main sort of line that made us guide into it. I mean, that let us know what first of all what Chiapas the state was, and how to mobilize even us kids. That I was at that point I was 14, 15, something like that, and so. So it definitely was really inspiring to see how the communication just went across really quickly. But then a great tool at that point was the football stadium, and in the football stadium before the match they would put a huge people would walk where the cameras were and say like, come to the demonstration tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and everyone was there, and it was a demonstration of 3 million people. You know, I mean, they counted 3 million people. I wouldn't know, but we were all there. It felt that we were all there, you know, and it was a tool. It was like an emergency tool that came up, and you know, like maybe raising awareness of these capabilities, of these new tools, of these new methods. For example, one that came across really quickly and sort of stirred things up immensely was during the elections in Spain. I was there when there was a bombing in the train, and 1 week after was the elections, and the whole mixing of information, and that the Popular Party wanted to say that it was pushed for the information to be that it was ETA driven, and all the confusion, the truth came out in the cell phones, in a sense, where people started to spread the message, come gather, it's a lie, we're all going to be there, we know that they're lying, let's meet together, let's be. And I was actually really, it was one of those points that it would redeemed me with human beings and the world we live in, because it was really action, like grassroots action, really changed things immensely with an enormous tool, which was the cell phone in a way. And I think it was the first time that it was utilized in Spain in such an immense way. It really, like, everyone gathered, and I find it really incredible also, but coming from a country where all the charity sort of approach is kind of seen as a, you know, I mean, coming from Mexico, I can say that we've organized in other ways, but yet these other tools also give you the opportunity to even go way further, no? And it's great to know that you can use them.